Well, man, if I could describe the pre-release of BFU in one word, I would just say scared. Uh, Man, I wrote this song and I was excited about what I wrote, but just thinking about the nature of the song, man, it's been probably one of the songs that I've been the most afraid to release ever. It's crazy, and I wasn't afraid to write the song. It came naturally to me. I went and rolled with the song, but man, you talk about afraid, like, okay, what people gonna think about it? I don't wanna offend women. It's got cuss words. I know I got a lot of Christian fans. I got a lot of corporate fans. A lot of people may be interested in corporate events. How's this gonna work? How am I gonna promote this? I can't do ads. I can't do radio, unless I have a clean version. So I'm thinking like, man, while I really love the concept of this song, I'm just scared because of everything that comes with the song because of the nature of the lyrics. I was riding home from a wedding in McKinney, Texas that I was performing at, and this idea just came out of nowhere. I was like, what if I just wrote a song that kind of lured a person that I may have had a falling out with or broken up with in, and then hammered them with the dissonance and the shock value of BFU, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if I did that,
See you face to face, just one more time. There's so many things I could say. Bitch, fuck you. Bitch, fuck you.
But with this one, just like a couple other ones, matter of fact, you recorded something to brag about. This is another song that the lyrics instantly came to me. So with this tune, I went home directly and started writing it. I immediately started brainstorming how I wanted to build this song, and from the instruments to the lyrics to the melody and everything, how I want to do this. And obviously I want the song to start from a place of almost like I miss you, and like if I could have just one more chance to see your face. There's so many things, I wanted to start from there and then be like, hit them, with the BFU. Throughout the promotion of this song, that's what I've tried to preach about the subject matter of this song, that it is a song of freedom. I wanted the music to be so like dissonant, meaning like I wanted the contrast from the part where I'm like, if I had one more chance, to the BFU. So the song starts off real smooth, acoustic guitar, actually electric guitar, but just some nice little chords. I have a string section in there, to kind of give the romantic, this is so sweet. And, just basic chords. I'm a soul artist. I'm not trying to be different. So I kept my integrity as an artist and just want to stay with the soul, vein. Obviously, when we get to the drop, when we get to the dissonance and to the contrast of the song, when we get to the BFU part, we bring in a trap beat, and if you can see on the video, I got the singers, it's going down, and so I kind of want to take that somber kind of, sad I miss you moment to this, hey, I'm good, let's get it, let's go, type of feel. This was during the time, I held on to this tune for a long time, mind you, in which I'll talk about that in a second, but this was at the beginning of 2021, right when we had that big snowstorm. And so I had, right when the snowstorm finished, I had already finished the song, but I immediately finished recording it, got it mixed and mastered, immediately went and shot the music video. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I finished everything and I wanted to release the song. I was really excited about it, but I was just thinking, once again, I'm afraid, like, what are people gonna think? How am I gonna promote this? Will I get canceled by my female fans? Like, what's gonna happen? And so I held on to the song, I brainstormed, and I just thought about that. I said, you know what, man? One thing about an artist and an artist's best material is when you can be transparent, when you can be naked with the material. I did have a safety net, and I will be transparent with this. I wanted to kind of go over the whole spectrum and give a story behind breaking up and how to move on. So I decided to kind of release the song as a project called the Breakup Elixir. So it was 3 songs. It started with the first song on the initial breakup, I Miss You. The second song was Almost Forgot Who I Was, Effing With You. Basically, song is pretty much about, you know, regaining yourself after the breakup. And then BFU was the final, like, I'm good. You know, I don't need you anymore. And so I kind of wanted to kind of give them a little soft, you know, intro to the song and not just say, okay, here's BFU. So that kind of was my protection. And I had a good brand around that, man. I wanted to kind of treat the Breakup Elixir as this potion that you can use to heal yourself from a breakup. And I wanted to do that with this tune and with this record. And I think that I accomplished that to a certain extent. And that's kind of my safeguard of releasing BFU, you know. So I'm still nervous. I'm like, but we're gonna pad it with this just in case. Let's say, hey, this is a breakup album, you know, just in case. So I will admit that. But don't get me wrong, these were songs that I took pride in. Do You Still Think About Me? Almost Forgot. These are songs that I wrote and I worked on just as hard as I worked on BFU. And so not to throw those songs in the trash, but we finished recording the music video in February of 2021. I didn't release the tune until December of 2021. So that lets you know kind of how long I held on to the tune. Even though I had fun writing it, even though I felt like, you know, it was a good song. And you know, another thing about me with my writing and stuff, I know I have my brand as a soul singer and stuff, but I also like humor. I like to make people laugh. And I knew this song probably would get that side of the people. That was one good thing about the song that I felt would be good on releasing a song. I thought it would work on social media for some cases. I just didn't know how, and I just hoped that it didn't not work as much as it did work, you know.
Ew, he's ugly.
That's cute. Bitch,
Damn,
fuck you.
did I say something?
Bitch, fuck you.
You just said he's ugly. Damn.
Okay, fine.
Promotion for this song, you know, I knew because of the nature of the lyrics and stuff like that my best bet was probably gonna be to use social media and work it organically. And like I said, I did not know what the reaction would be, but I knew because of the lyrics, no radio, no ads, I gotta hit them hard on social media. And so, boy, you talk about leading up to this release, I'm like, man, what's the reaction gonna be? All that stuff, man. So I just kind of prayed about it and I was like, hey, whatever happens after the release, it is what it's gonna be.